We're live.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Okay, so we're back to our regular council meeting of Tuesday, July 27th. The time is 1:59. We just rose from closed session. So we're back in regular council now. And on the agenda, we're moving on to any notices of motion, please.
There isn't
Anyone?
any, Mayor.
Nope, there is none. Okay, so now it's almost 2 o'clock. So we're going to be suspending council here in 30 seconds or so, then to enter into a public meeting. So we'll just
Yeah,
wait till the time hits 2.
That would be great. Gotta get some more staff back in here too, Mayor, as well.
Yes.
Just takes them a minute. Okay, now that you have a clerk back, meaning Melanie as the deputy clerk, I am going to go and ensure that Ed knows how to re-enter a meeting.
Okay. All right, well, welcome everyone. So this is our 2 p.m. This will be our public meeting today. So we've suspended, I need a motion then to suspend the regular council to enter into this public meeting. So motion by Deputy Mayor Burt, seconded by Councillor War. All in favor? And then that's carried. Thank you. So this public meeting that we're having today here, then first of all, welcome to everyone that may be joining us via YouTube. Welcome to council and of course our staff. So today this meeting is got to do with an application to amend a comprehensive zoning bylaw number 2009-08 under section 34 of the Planning Act RSO 1990 as amended. So I'm going to ask all of council if there's any declaration of pecuniary interest at this time. Seeing none, then thank you. And the notifications were sent out. They were sent electronically to all applicable agencies and posted on the Township of Asphodel-Norwood website for the general public. Notification was also posted on the properties. The overview of the proposed application for zoning amendments was Highway 7 3286 was the 911. The conditions of the County Land Division file number B76-20. And in a second here, we'll have Ed join us. And he would be our Chief Building Official Planning Coordinator. And this would be regarding our zoning bylaw amendment, Zubla-04-2021. So we're just having some technical difficulties and Ed will be joining us here very shortly. Or maybe he won't be joining us very shortly. The life of computers. We only have so many more meetings to go and then we'll be live and then we'll be all there. So, okay, Candace, I done all the introductions and stuff. How'd we make out with Ed? Is his computer down and out now?
No, I think he should be joining us here momentarily.
Okay.
I hope. If not, I can deliver it, the reports.
Oh, we'll give him another minute here. This is what happens when we get back into the office, eh? I'm glad I'm still at home in my office. It's working. This is working easy for me. So, least we have you for the full meeting there, Councillor Ward, with your internet out there. It's quite spotty sometimes.
Yes, I'm thankful to make it through the whole meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Apologize for that. Ed is,
No problem.
it's gonna take
So-
longer than you want to wait probably for us to fix it, so.
I've talked about the notification being sent out, and I did the overview of the proposed application for the zoning amendment. So it was just on to Ed's report about the zoning bylaw amendment, Zubla 04/2021. If you want to go ahead then.
Yes, so the owners of 3274 and 3286 Highway number 7 have completed a land swap with a small portion of land being traded to each other. Council approved the consent for this. You have seen the file that's going to affect these two properties previously, approximately 7 months ago in January of this year. The purpose and effect of the zoning bylaw amendment is to rezone the subject lands with the approved consents. The severed parcel will be rezoned to rural zone, and the retained parcel will remain rural residential. The subject lands have frontage of approximately 38 feet and an area of approximately just shy of 12,000 square feet. The address is there, as well as the roll number that's applicable to the property. It appears to conform to the county official plan, township official policies, and of course the zoning. It'll be now compliant with the zoning bylaw amendment. Enbridge Gas has advised that they do not object to the proposed application, as well as the school board, and Orca has reviewed it with the same outcome. Attached to the report, you'll see the notice of complete application, notice of public meeting, and of course the application that was received by the applicant and the effects that it's going to have. Mayor, did you read the notification portion of the agenda?
No, I didn't go into great detail on it. If you'd like to go ahead.
Okay, so legally we need to read the following section. If a person or public body does not make oral submissions at a public meeting or make written submissions to the Township of Asphodel-Norwood before the bylaw is passed, the person or public body is not entitled to appeal the decision of the Township of Asphodel-Norwood to the Local Planning Appeal Tribunal, now known as the Ontario Land Tribunal. If a person or public body does not make oral submissions at a public meeting or make written submissions to the Township of Asphodel-Norwood before the bylaw is passed, the person or public body may not be added as a party to the hearing of an appeal before the Ontario Land Tribunal unless, in the opinion of the tribunal, there are reasonable grounds to do so. We don't have anyone as far as anyone that's submitted any written record, and I can see here we did have one person that asked to join today's meeting, but I can see that our attendee list is vacant and they have chosen not to join the link, so they are not technically attending the meeting. So no written or meeting record to advise council of in regards to this application.
Okay, thank you. So then the recommendation then would be that the Council of the Township of Asphodel-Norwood recommends approval of the zoning bylaw amendment Zubla 04/2021, and further that the Council of the Township of Asphodel-Norwood direct staff to prepare a bylaw that will rezone the severed lands to the rural RU zone. Council, Deputy Mayor Burt, seconded by Councillor Archer. All in favor? And that's carried. Thank you. Okay, R2 then, Candace. This is regarding the zoning bylaw amendment Zubla 05/2021, please.
Yes, so this is very similar scenario. It's the opposite side of the coin. So it's the opposite property that the properties were being swapped with. So the purpose and effect of the zoning bylaw amendment is to rezone the subject lands in accordance with the approved consent. This time it's consent B77-20. The severed parcel will rezone to rural residential RR zone, and the obtained parcel will remain RU zone, rural. The subject lands have 0 feet of frontage and an area of approximately 926 square feet. So obviously this is a housekeeping type amendment when it's affecting properties of that small of size. The zoning bylaw amendment application appears to conform with the county official plan, all official plan policies, and section 8 of the township zoning bylaw. Enbridge Gas, the school board, and Orca has received the application, has provided comments, and no concerns to report to council at this time. Attached to the staff report, you're going to see notice of complete application, notice of public meeting, as well as zoning bylaw amendment application, as well as Mayor. There is no one here for meeting record. The attendee portion list of our Zoom meeting here still remains vacant. There's no one that's attended, as well as there is no formal written record from the public on this. But again, for legality's sake, I do need to reread those paragraphs again. If a person or public body does not make oral submissions at a public meeting or make written submissions to the Township of Asphodel-Norwood before the bylaws pass, the person or public body is not entitled to appeal the decision of the Township of Asphodel-Norwood to the Ontario Land Tribunal. If a person or public body does not make oral submissions at a public meeting or make written submissions to the Township of Asphodel-Norwood before the bylaws pass, the person or public body may not be added as a party to the hearing of an appeal before the Ontario Land Tribunal unless, in the opinion of the tribunal, there are reasonable grounds to do so.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So then the recommendation today, council, again, is that the Council of the Township of Asphodel-Norwood recommends approval of zoning bylaw amendment Zubla 05-2021, and further that the Council of the Township of Asphodel-Norwood directs staff to prepare a bylaw that will rezone the severed lands to the rural residential RR zone. Motion by Councillor Walsh, seconded by Councillor War. All in favor? That's carried. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, Candace. All right, now I'm looking for a motion then to adjourn our public meeting of July 27th, 2021, and that it be adjourned at 2:11, and that we are to go back to our regular meeting of council to be resumed. Motion by Councillor Archer, seconded by Councillor Walsh. All in favor? And then that's carried. Okay, thank you. So now we're back to our regular council meeting of Tuesday, July 27th, 2021. And on our agenda then, we're on to bylaws then. Madam Clerk, please, if you would read.
Being a bylaw to amend bylaw 2019-49 as amended, being a bylaw to regulate and to promote responsible shared use and enjoyment of parks and related facilities within the Township of Asphodel-Norwood, be read a first, second, and third time, and numbered bylaw 2021-39. This is to catch up the bylaw based on the decision made in regards to the Trent River access points. It's to officially amend the bylaw. Last time we just adopted the resolution. Motion by
Deputy Mayor Burt, seconded by Councillor War. All in favor? That's carried. Thank you.
Being a bylaw to amend bylaw number 2009-08 as amended, being a bylaw to regulate the use of land and the use and erection of buildings and structures within the Township of Asphodel-Norwood, be read a first, second, and third time, and numbered bylaw 2021-40.
Motion by Councillor Walsh, seconded by Deputy Mayor Burt. All in favor? That's carried. Thank you.
Being a bylaw to amend bylaw number 2009-08 as amended, being a bylaw to regulate the use of land and the use and erection of buildings and structures within the Township of Asphodel-Norwood, be read a first, second, and third time, and numbered bylaw 2021-41.
Motion by Councillor Archer, seconded by Councillor War. All in favor? Then that's carried. Now the confirming bylaw, please.
Being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the regular meeting of the Council of the Township of Asphodel-Norwood held on July 27, 2021, be read a first, second, and third time, and numbered bylaw 2021-42.
Motion by Councillor War, seconded by Councillor Walsh. All in favor? And then that's carried. Thank you. And you see our future meeting schedule ahead of you on the agenda. And now I'm looking for a motion then to adjourn at 2:13, and that we may have a council meeting to meet for a regular council meeting on August 24th, 2021, or at the call of the chair. Motioned by Deputy Mayor Burt, seconded by Councillor Archer. All in favor? Okay, thank you very much. And staff, keep up the good work. Thank you. Even though we slipped through this agenda fairly quickly, we don't underestimate how much time and effort you put into this. So we thank you very much for that. All right, council, we'll
welcome.
see you next time. Staff,
Yeah,
take
well,
care.